Well, hello guys, it's Phoenix Flame and welcome to my side of the universe. And if you're already a subscriber, welcome back. So guys, I just got a new deck in the mail and I am so excited. And I mean excited to the point where I'm gonna give you guys a bonus reading because I'm so excited. I got a new deck called Mixed Emotions here, and basically it's a deck of all of the different emotions that we as humans experience, right? So I feel like this deck will give you a more in-depth message as to what's going on with the person you're inquiring about. So let's just get right into it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if this video resonates with you. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the info for that will be in the description, all right? So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna see how DM feels about DF and the karmic, okay? We're gonna see what's going through his emotions right now, all right? So let's just get one good shuffle and get right into it. All right, so Spirit, how does DM feel towards the karmic right now? Ooh, ashamed, depressed. This turned over, guys. So we're going to take it. Wow. This is so heartbreaking, guys. This is so heartbreaking. Hello, Rico. Whew. Okay. So we have ashamed, unworthy, disgraced, humiliated, okay? So he feels ashamed of this karmic partner. Like I said in the last reading, I feel like he might have caught this karmic partner doing something deceptive, maybe cheating, maybe stepping out on the relationship. And he's ashamed that he even put his faith into a person like this, all right? And he's also depressed here, feeling empty, numb, and withdrawn, okay? So like I said, your divine masculine is having a major tower moment over this karmic relationship here because this was a major lesson for him. So I feel as though he has learned his lesson. He's learned it the hard way, but there's going to be a major shift in the dynamic in the twin flame connection, all right? But this is so sad, guys. Please try to send your divine masculine light, love, and positivity because he's in a really low vibe state right now. I feel like him and his karmic partner might have recently had a really big argument, really big disagreement, and it ended in a tower moment. And I feel like this divine masculine found out that he was faithful to the wrong person, all right? So how does this divine masculine feel towards divine feminine here? How does this divine masculine feel towards divine feminine here? These cards are kind of fresh, so they're sticking together, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Peaceful. Wow. So divine feminine, you bring your divine masculine peace. You bring him clarity, all right? He feels at home with you. Give me one card for how DM feels towards, oh wow, that's way too many. We're gonna try this again. Rico, stop it. He's always clawing on my couch, guys. All right. Anyway, give me one more card for how DM feels towards, oh wow, there it is. So we got powerless. And this is divine truth, guys, because if it falls on the floor, it's divine truth. So he feels paralyzed, ineffective, and weak, okay? So compared to you, divine feminine, he doesn't feel like he's good enough. He doesn't feel like he can offer you what you deserve, all right? Because he's so depressed from this situation with his karmic partner that you don't even want your divine masculine to come towards you right now. You don't want him to bring this low vibe energy to you because it's gonna halt the healing of the connection, all right? He's feeling like he doesn't know what move to take next because he's so upset about this situation with his karmic partner and this breakup, I assume, that he doesn't know what he wants to do next and he kind of wants to focus on himself, but you do bring him peace and he knows this, all right? Calm, serene, and centered. You bring him balance, all right? But right now, he's not really ready to face you because he's having a hard time facing the man in the mirror right now because the universe has forced him to do so. So he's in a very uncomfortable state. He's ignoring his emotions. So don't expect too much from your divine masculine right now, okay? All right, so let's get the overall energy, the mutual energy between the karmic and divine masculine. So what is the mutual energy here? What is the happy, Interesting. So what I'm getting from this happy card is I feel like your divine masculine soul is happy that he's finally ended this cycle that he's been perpetuating and repeating and constantly trying to fix for the longest here. So even though he's dealing with some, you know, depressed emotions right now, in the back of his mind, he knows that this is the start of his new beginning. And as we know, guys, usually new beginnings come after a very painful ending here, all right? But he's ready for his new beginning, and he's ready to see what he can do on his own 2 feet. And this is the same for the karmic. This is the mutual energy. She's happy because she was very codependent to this relationship as well. And now she knows, you know, that you can't force something to work that was not meant to work, okay? The universe has a strange way of doing things, but a lot of the relationships that we put ourselves in are just lessons, all right? And I feel like the karmic and the divine masculine know that. So what is the mutual energy between divine... Oh, this one was just flipped over. They're all flipped over. Let me fix this. That's not gonna fly. All right, so let me get a shuffle. We're going to do a shuffle before we pull. All right. Oh, wow. Isn't that just great? Isn't that just fine and dandy? All of my cards have fell on the floor. Look at my luck being too excited, guys. Being way too excited. All right, so all right, we're back. So Spirit, this one is turned over. Oh my God, this is not real right now. Please, cards, cooperate. All right, what is the mutual energy between divine masculine and his divine feminine here? What is the mutual? There it is. I'm going to keep that one. Fulfilled. Interesting. So, satisfied, self-actualized, and realized, okay? So, I feel like divine masculine, divine feminine, whichever one of you guys are watching right now, you guys know that this connection would bring you fulfillment. You guys know that this connection would bring you growth. It would help you heal. And it would help you be your authentic self, okay? So you guys both know this here. This is interesting. This is interesting here. So let's go ahead and clarify these emotions here, all right? So let's see what's going on here. All right? So Spirit, clarify ashamed for me. Oh, wow. So we have the World and we have Ace of Pentacles here. So what I get from this is, your divine masculine is ashamed that he was codependent to a connection that didn't fulfill him for the money, for the finances, for the image, for the 3D, for the social status, okay? He's ashamed that he even lowered himself to that level. And he's ashamed that he was even desperate enough to be this codependent on a situation that never served him, all right? And he's also ashamed because he knows that this cycle was supposed to end a long time ago. He knows that he was not supposed to be in this relationship for this long, all right? And he's ashamed of that fact because he's known this. He's just been denying it. He's been forcing himself into denial here, all right? It's interesting. Okay, so clarify depressed, please. Wow. So we have the Tower in reverse and we have the Devil in reverse here. So he's depressed because he's being forced to release his addictions, his codependencies, and his toxic ways. He's being forced by the universe, okay? This is divine here. And he's being forced to become a better version of himself. He's being forced to look at the truth here. And he's depressed because, you know, he's been delaying this tower for so long to the point where when the tower finally fell, It fell expeditiously, okay? It fell horrendously, and he's depressed because he could have avoided this, and he knows that. He was trying to hold on to a tower that didn't have a stable foundation. The tower never had a stable foundation, and it's just teetering every week, every day, and he's trying to keep it balanced, and it finally fell, okay? And he's depressed about this because he feels defeated, all right? Okay, so let's clarify this happy card here. Spirit, clarify this happy card, please. 8 of Swords reversed. He no longer feels stuck. They no longer feel stuck. The Karmic and the Divine Masculine. They both felt tied down and bound to this relationship out of duty, out of responsibility. I really feel like with this card, there was children involved here, which is why they felt stuck. But because they finally let this tower fall, I think they both feel free. Even though it's a sad situation, they both feel free. 8 of Swords reversed, all right? So let's see what's going on with Divine Feminine here and how Divine Masculine feels towards her. So clarify peaceful, please. This one wanted to flip. I'm going to take it. Page of Swords in reverse. So what I get from this is your Divine Masculine finds peace in watching you. He finds peace in kind of stalking you in a sense, all right? Because he doesn't know how to communicate with you, because he doesn't feel comfortable being vulnerable with you at this moment, watching you is the only thing he can do to kind of make himself feel better about this connection and about the fact that you guys are still at a stuck place because he's dealing with this tower moment and this cycle ending over here, all right? So he just watches you, but it brings him peace. It makes him calm. And he gets inspired every time he looks at you online, all right? Oh, okay then. And we have the Sun card right here in reverse. So what I get from this is this Divine Masculine knows that he can't just watch you forever. And while watching you brings him peace, it also makes him sad because he's not able to actually speak to you in the 3D. He's not able to work together with you at this moment because his emotions and his vibes are all tied up in this karmic situation. So while this brings him peace, it makes him unhappy at the same time because he's like, okay, I've been watching her. Now I need to take action, but I'm not ready. I need to find myself first. I need to find my own happiness first, all right? That's interesting. Okay, clarify powerless, please. Wow. We have the Moon, all right? So like I said, he feels in this connection that there are a lot of things that are hidden. There are a lot of secrets, and there's a lot of unfinished business in this connection. And he knows this. And what I feel from this also is that he knows that he has to come forward to you, Divine Feminine, and be honest and be methodical and be and stand in his integrity here. And he feels powerless because he knows that unless he does that, nothing else is going to come of this twin flame connection, all right? They'll be in separation until he speaks his truth. And that's why he feels powerless, because he doesn't want to. He wants to ignore it. He wants to run away. He wants to deny, but the universe is not going to allow that, okay? That's not going to fly here. Time for him to put his big pants on and look in the man in the mirror, all right? Need one more card for powerless. There it is. Queen of Wands here. Yeah. What did I say? He knows he needs to take action, but right now he's, being kind of like a playboy, playgirl. He's seeking attention from people that he really doesn't care about. He's drinking a lot. He's smoking a lot. And he's not taking action towards his future at this moment or towards you, Divine Feminine. He's kind of put a halt to it because obviously he has a lot going on over here, okay? Now clarify fulfilled for me, please. Oh, wow. 3 of Swords reversed and Strength reversed, all right? So this is the thing, guys. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Pisces strongly, all right? But what I'm getting from this is he's no longer heartbroken over this connection because he's starting to understand it here, and he's starting to understand that in order to find his fulfillment, he has to find his strength. The strength came out reversed, okay? 3 of Swords came out reversed. So He's coming out of this heartbreak with his karmic situation, but he still doesn't have the strength here to be honest and be a man of integrity towards you, divine feminine. So your divine masculine has a lot going on here, a lot. So we're going to pull one Island Time Wellness card for each the karmic and the DM. And we're going to leave it there. Well, I'm sorry, not for the karmic, but for the DM and the DF here. All right, so Spirit, give me one card of advice for DM. Give me one card of advice for DM. There it is. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. What did I say? All right. He needs to grow. He needs to transform. He's going through a transformation. I mean, not a regular transformation. This is a major transformation right now. All right. This is a major part of his self-growth and his journey on a separate path from you, divine feminine. All right. He's having to let go of this relationship that made him look good, that made him look like dad of the year, that made him look like he had everything together and that he had a solid foundation, but that was farthest from the truth. And the truth always comes to the light. All right. There's no denying it. You're just causing yourself more pain and more anguish. Okay. And let's get one card of advice for divine feminine here. You need one card of advice for divine feminine. There it is. We have two, so I'm going to keep them. We have healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction here. So what I get from this is your divine masculine might come towards you looking for healing, looking for someone to talk to in the future. But be aware that this codependency with your DM can be toxic as well, all right? So make sure that you're speaking to your spirit guides and really talking to your higher self to see if talking to him is the right thing to do at this moment, all right? And then we have keys on the ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand, right? Don't let this divine masculine string you along because he's in a depressed state right now. Don't let him bring your vibe down. Don't let him trigger you to the point where you're not able to purge your emotions and purge your wounds, okay? So let me know if that resonated with you guys. If it did, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on Monday.